Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome to what potentially could become a brand new series, if I don't go bankrupt, of Software Inc. I recently did a couple of streams on this and they've recently brought out the kind of beta one. The game's finally in beta, guys. Oh my goodness me, no longer in alpha. And the couple of streams that I did on it ended so bad. I quite quickly bankrupted myself. I feel like the game has changed enough that I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to start a brand new company. A brand new software company where we are going to try and make some pennies into our pockets to hopefully go on to kind of build the biggest, the most influential tech company the world has ever seen. Or I'm just going to go bankrupt in my mum's garage. This is going to be interesting. So as I go to create a new game, I just want to say, guys, if you do enjoy this, maybe you want to see a series on this, or see how far I can go before I do go bankrupt, smash that like button down below. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe so you get notified, or not notified if I do go bankrupt. So I'm going to call this the Fools. The Fools Inc. We just have to, guys. It is how it is what it is right now. Body, feminine. I'm a man. I'm a big, strong man. And I'm going to call myself right now, yeah, boys, Seniac. Seniacs. So, right. We got to create my dude. So, looks good. Few changes I kind of need to kind of throw in there right now. Hair. As much as I do like that, we're going to keep it. Face. Throw a little bit of a beard. Ooh, the big beard. Okay, I like that. I like that. The torso, we're going to change these colors. How do I change these colors? Is it... Oh, there we go. So, you know your boy's got to go straight up Seniac red. Even though this is the second channel and we're kind of yellow over here. Going to go for that beautiful red hoodie right now. The legs, we're going to give my dude short shorts because business... Wait, no, this doesn't work, does it? No, I'm about to say business down below, party up top. But at the moment, it's college dorm up top, party down below. Now, do I go red for these as well? I'm just creating my dude red right now. I just realized he has like an undershirt, which I could actually put white. There we go. Borderline looking like a McDonald's employee right now. And those legs, we need those shoes. How do I do the shoes? There was a section for shoes, right? Shoes? I don't know how I do shoes. That's legs, accessories, torso. Is there not a section for shoes, or am I just kind of missing it? Am I just blind? Are we just having to now deal with... Oh, wait, is it this? Ah, there we go. Right. Okay, I'm so red. Unbelievably red right now. So we've got that in my personality. I could be a flirt in the office. I'll have all the ladies getting wooed. I'll be generous because I'm a cool dude. I'll be very optimistic because I'm optimistic that we're actually going to sell anything. And we have some personality traits right now. A fast learner, big brain. Ooh, what do I go for? Not affected by chaotic environment. Sunny weather improves. Big brain, fast learner. I think one that doesn't get tired until energy is completely drained. Oh, we'll see. That's a good one. I like this fast learner as well. Which means I can't have any of the blue ones, which I can be a born leader. Work fast at one task but fail at multitasking. No, thank you. Not affected by team code. See, now I want this born leader. But bad at everything else. No, thank you. Then we gotta have one of these, I assume. I can be a cup holder. It takes occasional breaks. Can't stand ugly environments. Nobody will take the elevator with them. Won't use cars. Drags in more dirt. Gets the break. Do I have to select one of these? I'm gonna go. Can't stand dirty or ugly environments. Or can I not? I'm not gonna pick that. I'm gonna see how far I can get. Right, my specialization points right now. So I'm gonna make my dude pretty much a programmer. So 3 stars on the system, 3 stars, okay, maybe 2 stars there, 2 stars there. We'll kind of work on hardware. Maybe that's something that we kind of upgrade in the future. I do have 7 designer points. So bam, bam, bam. We'll do 2 and a 1 there. Okay, I think that's all good, right? And then the loan, we'll take a measly 25,000 big ones. We'll start in the 80s. I put my difficulty on easy. Okay, that gives me 50,000 big ones. Okay. I won't install any mods or anything like that. And I think I'm pretty much good to go, right? right? Pick map. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay, I do have to pick one of these. Okay, we'll go for the dirty, ugly one because I can always make sure the office is nice and clean. No. Oh, I've got to pick 2? Oh, please don't tell me I've got to pick 2 right now. No, we take the elevator. Won't use cars. Forget their specialization. Walk. Okay, we'll just do the walking slower. You haven't used all your specialization points. Oh, I got the leader stuff down here. Do you want to continue? No. So, leading stuff. 2, 4, 6, 8, and I give 1 additional one for multitasking because I'll be so damn good at multitasking. You haven't used. Okay, I still haven't used all my specialization points. Oh no. Oh, do they give you more if you do select other stuff? Okay, this is throwing me completely off, guys. This is throwing me completely off right now. I'm just gonna go bam, 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 bam. That's how my dude's gonna be. So pick a map. Have I still got more points? So I'll go big on the marketing and 1 on the support. So I'll be able to market my software a bit easier. Right now, can I pick a map? Yes. Yes, I can. So we'll start in the garage. It's the easiest place to start. Nice and basic, nice and simple. We'll okay this bad boy. And your boy Seniac, the masculine man at full zig, is here to give it some big ones. Right, I kind of need to now remember how to play the game. So first things first, toggle the walls. There we go. I can't have the whole building. But I could have, I got used to the bathroom and I eventually can lease this additional room here. Maybe when I've got some additional employees. Now, from what I learned on the couple of live streams that I did recently, and if you guys aren't coming to the live streams, you best freaking come to the next one. I stream every Friday on this channel. What I learned from those live streams is it's a lot harder to make money. It's a lot harder to make good software. So you kind of have to heavily rely on the contract work to have stuff coming in. With that said, I'm probably going to go bankrupt super quick. So it's only going to be me to begin with until we can figure stuff out. So we're going to jump into build mode and we're going to build ourselves a beautiful little office. Now, there's a couple of desks I can choose from. Meeting, no. Is there a section 4 desk? Reception. I forget which is which. Function. I just want a desk, guys. Table. Okay, is this all my desks? Now, some do give me like an environmental boost. That provides comfort, but the corner desk is not always the best one. This type of desk looks pretty good, and it does give us an environmental boost. So I think we should take it. So if I drop you there, now it all depends on how I can fit everything else on. Now, I got 2 kind of computers to use from. I got the Ink 3, which $48 to run versus $127. The Ink 3 has an environmental boost. Is less likely to go flammable. Uses a lot. Okay, that uses a lot less power. Or can I choose colors? Okay, I'm having a red one. Nice. So now I need to sit down. Do I just go for the? Do I spend $2,000 on a decent chair? Do you know what? I'm gonna. And get it in red. Nice. Yeah, boys. All we're missing right now is some RGB lights, and we are 12 years old. Right, so, because my dude's a programmer as well, I need to get the productivity stuff next to him. So, where does that fall under? Okay, productivity. So, if I can remember correctly, it's the calculator is good for the productivity, basically for programming. Can I throw additional stuff down? A phone for service, a bookshelf for skill. I could do cubicle walls. Inbox for... I mean, how many can I throw down? I can throw another one on the other side. I could do another calculator, I assume. Because it doesn't say that you can't use more than one. We'll do a... For now, I'll do my inbox. I'll throw an inbox down. There we go. And let's kind of place a nice little mood boost near me. So I could go for like a nice little table cactus or a bonsai. Let's go for a low poly bonsai. And then we'll provide some mood lighting. So this also provides a environmental boost for a little bit of a lamp. And I think that's as far as I want to take it. It's literally just going to be me in this office. So I don't feel like I need to take it any further than what I am right now. But that's a pretty good setup. Now I've spent close to $5,000 just to pretty much on all this stuff, which is ridiculous. But as I wait for my dudes to come in, I think he comes in on the next month. I can start to plan out my kind of approach. Now, stocks. This is the company. We are worth 45 grand. We're worth the money we have in the bank, pretty much. If I go to all companies, there's a bunch on the scene right now, which is good to see. And we got no fans. We have 0 fans. There's quite a few on the go. I'm going to change this by worth, so we can see if we kind of increase as time goes on. The next kind of company close to this is 36 million, and the best one is it Moose Inc. at nearly $500 million. Yikes! And they've only got 5 products. What are they? I bet they're operating systems. A couple of operating systems, couple of games. Okay. Now, we need to figure out what we want to create. So what I'll do is we'll kind of create some software in the background, but consistently keep doing contract work to pay the bills. So if I was developing new software, I've also kind of got to throw everything in it. I've got to do like, what is it the advanced section? The frameworks. That's what I need to do. So it means if I can create the next piece of software in the SQL line of it, it kind of gets done a bit quicker, but it can be a lot longer. It's tough. It's a tough hill to climb. So I could go straight for it and create an operating system, but that's going to be completely out of my depth to begin with. So what I could do is I could create like an audio tool or a 2D editor. Now, a 2D editor creates less than a year, an audio tool approximately 2 years, so I think the 2D editor might be the way to go first, right? But adding stuff to it will make us go higher and higher and higher. Now, it is a tough one. So, current, right, all software. If I change the category by type 2D editor, there's 11 currently on the market. Now, if I do it by active users, you can see Vector Frames right now, which was released last year, has got the most users. Now, Vector Frames, if I view the details and we go to look at the features, you can see exactly what it's got inside of it. So if I just push this over here, so it has 2D, well, in the 2D graphics, system. Hold on, right. So 2D graphics, system. I don't know what this means. Hold on. Drawing tablet support. Holy, that's a level 2 item. Right. Layers, which is here. Vector graphics, which is here. Levels and curves, which is there. Raw image import, which is here. Jeez Louise. So he's got some stuff there that I can't... Oh, wait. Drawing tablet support. Sorry. That is there. 8 years to make. So raw image, we've got that in. Levels and curves, yes. Vector graphics, yes. Layers, yes. Drawing tablet support, yes. Then the system and 2D graphics, that's just having these ticked here. So that would take me 8 years to make. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to take me 8 years to make. I could literally create in less time, but it won't be as good. But that is who I'm competing against. So if I just take a few things away from it, because there's a 61% wasted interest. Vector graphics. Oh, that seemed like a good one. Drawing support. See, that took away a lot less. Okay, that's good. Layers. Oh, layers takes away the wasted interest. Levels and curves, no. Get rid of view. But let's see if we can add in a couple of items that might increase my expected interest, but not too much. Right, should we just go for that? So I've taken out a couple of items, but I've also added brushstroke smoothing in, because apparently I believe that is going to be very important. And pricing of all this stuff. So where's the big list that I had of everything? There we go. So at the moment, it averages between retail price 66 and 81. So if I just come in like at like 60 big ones, do you reckon? I mean, I'm undercutting everybody. So do you reckon that'll be worth it? Interesting. So it'd take me 3 years to get done if I had the equivalent team, which I don't. Product name, I'm just gonna rip previous softwares out. So I'm straight up calling this Photoshop. I don't care if Adobe comes for me. I will sue them. I have 45 big ones in the bank. I would take them to court. So original IP, can't really continue it from anything else. Can't really do anything there. Don't need to do description based. Keep it all as is. Default. La da da da. We're going to create a new framework for it, which will add some additional years on it. But when I go to create the next kind of 2D editor, I can already have this as a base item, and I haven't got to work upon that. So it might take long to begin with, but the next ones will get easier and easier. So if I just call this the 2D editor, 2D editor, there we go. Boom. So now we're going to add the operating system that it's going to work on. So if I go active users, we have the Tiger OS 3, the Door OS 3, which are the most recent ones for both of these. We're going to select them because by the time I'm done, they'll probably be dead, and I have to kind of then convert it to new operating systems. Next. Now this I'm not too sure of. Can I auto balance this? All right, expect interest on spent. It's going to take me 8 years. Right, next. Can I analyze? Okay. 8 years. I'm going to definitely call it a lot earlier. Next. We might have to hire some people as time goes on. It depends how rich we become. That's the other side of it as well. So I think we're good to go. I'm not going to do a publish or anything like that yet. Let's just do it. See what happens. Let's just do it. Yes. I'll eventually hire people as time goes on. So we'll skip to the next month. So this will be interesting. It's kind of hard to tell what my bills are going to be. So bills, rent, water. Oh my goodness me. Okay. Bills are pretty high. So here's my dude, and he needs to do a couple of iterations before we even can decide that we want to put this into production. So, something I should do is manage teams. You can arrive at 7, go home at 5. So I've added an extra 2 hours of his day. So here he comes. So we get to see right now then what my bills are. So they're I want to round it up to 1,000. I'm spending 1,000 every month in bills. That's pretty much what is happening right now. So we're going to keep continuing, and we're going to complete our iteration 1, and then move into our second one. So he'll go home right about now. Next month, are the bills the same? Even though, no, they're a bit higher because we now are at work for 2 hours longer. So our electricity bill kind of is a bit higher. And we should then really think about, while he's doing this, doing some contract work. So we'll get about 70, 80 grand behind us. And then I might think about hiring someone very basic and then training them up. So here we go. I'm actually going to pause for a minute. Let's do some contract work. Now, if I create a logistics application, they want it done within 1 month, which means I can do this month and next month. Even though that's 2 months, but they give me that cutover point. And I'll get 10 grand from completing it. So if I accept the work, right, if I fast forward, and then kind of develop it, I've only got to get to that bar for it to be considered A-okay. So I'll go a little bit higher and then promote it, fix a couple of bugs, whatever it may be, finish it. And with outstanding quality, 10 grand. Now what that goes to show me is, when I develop this, I don't necessarily have to make it 100% because I managed to do that not 100% and it was classed as outstanding quality. So, yeah, it's an interesting one. But that gives me more money than what I started with right now. So, plus the grand that gets minused from, having this place. 50 grand, made 9,000 that day. Now, if I repeat the process for a few months, we can then eventually be able to afford an employee. We'll be able to then get stuff like this done a lot quicker. Right, and then we're laughing all the way to the bank. We really are. Promote, finish, outstanding quality. Done. I could probably borderline get away with doing 2 of those in one day. We really could, but obviously doing one of those obviously slows this process down. So we're going to get to do our second iteration anyway. Next month coming in. So that month there, 9 grand. We see we're making 9 grand a pop. This is amazing. Just keep doing contract work, Seniac. You'll become very rich, Seniac. Right, we'll try our best anyway. Keep promoting. And promote. Finish. Outstanding quality. We're doing pretty good. We're in our 3rd iteration. I'll probably get to the 4th iteration before we start to kind of take it to the next level. Not bad, right? Doing pretty good. So next month, contract work, logistics application. Do I dare risk doing 2 at once? Let's just see it I just want to see how capable my dude is right now. I just want to see how capable he is. So in he comes, right? Develop, develop. Now they're both over the threshold. We do have to take it a little bit longer than normal. Promote, promote. Right, finish, finish, outstanding, outstanding. Right, I don't want to do some of them too often because it really did dampen my spirits with doing these iterations right now. But I got 90 grand. This money's too easy. So with that sense, I can afford to get an additional employee at this point, right? I feel like I could. So let's pause. Let's think about this. Now, we are working on these iterations. Now, the thought process I'm going through right now at this point is you hire an employee, they're going to have needs. These needs are going to be quite annoying to kind of consistently keep on top of. Now, do I create a separate team? Because my employee is not going to want to work as long as my dude. But to have a second team, you then generally need to have it in a separate room. I can't really divide this room, meaning I have to rent that out. Or do I just kind of keep my costs still pretty low, bumble them onto my dude's current team, have a little kind of station next to him and continue? If I do that, my next point then is programmer or designer or artist. Now, what I'm creating, I don't know if it will show me right now, but it's not really going to show me. I don't know how project details. Recommended programmers, 7. So, and it's all 2D work by the looks of it. So do I get a programmer who's kind of at least got 1 star in 2D? I mean, I know I'm going to need designers. Maybe I get maybe the designer will be my 3rd employee. Yeah. So hire an employee. I'm looking for a programmer. Secondary role. Okay, I don't want no secondary role because that might bump up the salary. And filter by compatibility. I mean, I can filter by compatibility myself. So if I just begin looking, and then we go by compatibility, amazing for the core team. So we're just looking for someone who's like fairly cheap, who I could train up as time goes on, who's also fairly young. Oh, look at that. A grand difference, but you get all this additional stuff. But it's a grand. Is this employee worth an additional $1,000 a month? Because Cheryl down here is almost a grand cheaper than Sherry. Oh, this is a tough one, isn't it? But only good compatibility, that's the difference. Oh, they're throwing a tough decision for your boy to make. Now, if I can get 2 contracts done by my own dude, what could I get done with a second employee? So even if I only got 1 done, which is like 9 grand a month, which I've been pretty much working on, it covers Courtney here nearly $5,000 a month, and see, I'm being too swayed by Courtney and her additional skills that she requires, or kind of has. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. All right, hire. You have limited funds to sustain. Trust me, we will be okay. Build mode. I'm going to literally clone this and put her right next. Right now, I'm sure you can assign an employee. So me to this one, and then Courtney to that one. Now, like I said, she's gonna have needs. Like, we need to sort out. We've got the bathroom, which is fine, but she's gonna be hungry and probably is gonna want coffee at some point. So, do I build the? I mean, if I had the vending machine, it cost $1,200 a month to restock. If I got a basic coffee machine, that costs $600 a month to restock. It's expensive having an employee. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. So let's get some contract work done anyway. That will be able to kind of pay for the first month of our new employee, Courtney. Kind of get ahead of ourselves on that. Promote. And then finish. GG. 12 grand on that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, it's a tough one right now. Do I just kind of satisfy Courtney's issues and needs as she complains about them? I mean, what's $600 when I'm making some big boy pennies at this point? I don't know. We haven't really taken her wages into account just yet. So, yeah. We're probably going to have to. We'll see what happens this month. So, contract work. Logistics application, accept. They're both going to work on it. Oh my goodness, they're working on it a lot, a bit too quick for my liking, which is good. And that'll keep us pushing in the right direction. So they work away. They get more tired as the day then kind of continues and goes on. So Courtney is hungry and can't find any food. So straight away she's complaining, which is understandable. You know, I'm not going to hold it against that. It's completely understandable. So the question is, can I go for function? There's like a needs section, right? Needs. So this is the thing right now. A vending machine, which is a food generator, $1,200 a month. The coffee, I mean, capacity, electricity. I don't know what that does differently to the food. A fridge, a mini fridge, which is $24 a month. A place for employees to keep their own food. That's probably the way I want to go forward. But I'm going to need a table for that. I'm probably going to need 2 tables. So if I place you there and you there, then the needs, I can do a nice little mini fridge to bring your own food in. And we'll do an instant coffee machine so you can get some stuffs there. Now, they won't use it yet. It's got to be restocked in the next month. But that's going to cost me $600. Just to freaking have coffee in the building. What coffee is this for $600 a month? Oh, and she calls in sick straight away? Oh, I'm not happy about this. Not happy, Courtney, right now. What are you doing? Right, logistics application. So even with then her wages, which are here, sorry. 4,700. We still turned a profit, so that's just something that we just need to kind of keep on top of. There's no ifs or buts about it. Keep on top of it. We'll do pretty well in this world. It's just a fine balancing act. Don't spend more than you're making, Seniac. Pretty much. So in our 4th iteration right now, I think I'm going to complete this 4th one before we go any further. So she should be in today. Contract work, embedded system. A logistics application will get done first. Right, fast forward then. They're having their coffee. They're loving life. They're happy. Oh, I forgot to do that. Promote that. Right. Promote. She's having a lunch. Do them bugs. Outstanding. Back to normal, boys. We're killing it right now. We're doing pretty well. She's loving life. We're ticking along. The room is definitely getting dirty. Is it affecting my dude's effectiveness? His happiness, his satisfaction is pretty okay at the moment. I think we still got a couple of months left in it before I do need to get a cleaner in. But having the coffee and the food has really enabled Courtney to work to the very end of the day. We're doing good. So because she never came in that day, I take it we don't pay her that month. Is that how it works? So this month she actually came in. We made nearly 7 grand in profit. Okay, we're getting somewhere. So as my reputation increases with my contract work, they start to offer me higher value contract work. But some of it then does require that we have more people working for us. Right, boom, 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 done. So I think this iteration right now is now taking a little bit too long to get done. So shall we just kind of go at it, pull it into its next stage, see how far we can take it? I mean, we've already done a year in the game so far. So let's, assign a lead, which is already me. We're going to develop this. So this then, going off how we do the contract work, I don't really need to take it all the way to the top. It would be pretty good if I can get it as close as possible. So this is going to take some sweet, sweet time to get done. It really is. Right, next month, I won't do any contract work this month. I just want to see how much of a dent that they can both put into it on 1 month of just solely focusing on doing Photoshop. This is where we're probably then going to need our designer or maybe an additional programmer. I still think an additional programmer is the way to go. Right, they've gone home, and this is what they've done for us. They managed to do 11 on the art, 8 on the coding. So obviously I'm going to lose money this month for the first time ever. 5,800 is how much we lose. Interesting. So what I'm going to do right now then, I'm going to actually manage employees. No, not manage employees, sorry. It's manage staff. I'm going to call in a temporary cleaner just to come in and clean stuff up. I will get a second, right, duplicate you, put you there. Desk, and I'll hire I feel like I'm expanding way too quick at the start. I don't know if I should be doing it like this. But programmer, low salary. Let's just go for it. I'm just going to hire another programmer. Amazing compatibility. Now, these guys, the difference between these two guys right now, there's not really much, apart from a 2 grand difference. Now, I could maybe push it down to find someone who has, like your boy Davis. Is that yeah, who's got 2 levels here, but I'm kind of also wanting somebody who's also, again, amazing compatibility. So I don't know if it's going to, begin looking again. Oh, is there no new people? Hold on. See, I don't want to up the salary because that's completely ruins everything. Right, no new stuff sent. I'm just going to go for Janice. She's fairly cheap, and we can train her up. I mean, it's not like we can't train them up. We'll hire Janice. Oh, then she is a slow pace. She walked slow eater. Not affected by chaos environment. Has below average salary requirements, which is kind of good for us. Right, you'll be our perfect stopgap for now. So assign the furniture to Janice then. We'll, on this new day, contract work, we'll go for, I gotta be careful. We'll go for some, I don't want to do these because that's when you start to need more. No, actually, do you know what? I'm going to try one. We'll try it. So fast forward then. All right, both of them right now, do that iteration. And it's probably going to take the best part of the day to get it all done. All right, back in. Put some decent dents into this. Promote. Fix some bugs. Inadequate quality. Okay. But 21 grand though. So that's like 2 months pay from doing one contract. So now Janice is going to come in. Our next additional employee. Now, without doing anything additional, let's just see what happens throughout the day. So they're working together. They're putting a couple of percents here and there on the items right now. They're going for a bit of lunch. They have a little bit of a coffee break. They work together pretty well. We've now got the R almost to 30%. And the coding at 20%. That's pretty good. We'll take it. We'll take it. So fast forward to the next month. So with having all three of them with no income, 8,700. I think we can handle that. I got 122,000, sorry, in the bank right now. So contract work, game assets. They give me 2 months to do that. See, now they're giving me the big boy jobs, but I still feel reluctant to accept them all. But just keep on top of it anyway. That's all we can do. You can tell when one of them goes on a break as well, how much it drops the speed of it increasing. So that's enough there to kind of see us through and pay all the bills, pay everyone's salary, and let them go crazy with the coding right now to get this all done. Now, you could argue, Seniac, you could have made these single tables and got more employees in. Yeah, that is a thing that I definitely could have done. But I don't want to go too expansion crazy. I mean, I can always get that room. I can move all this into there and then add a few extra in there. You know, there's many ways in which we can approach doing this. So game assets, which is more for designers. Let's see how good they'll do at some design work. That'll be interesting. So boom. They blitz through it. There's nothing that my little team right now cannot do. There's nothing that these guys cannot do right now. It's amazing. So at some point, we are going to have to think about marketing this and letting the world know that Photoshop is going to be, you know, at a store near you very soon in the 1980s. Now, Janice Barker went on vacation. So the contract work that we do right now in the embedded system. Oh, no. Requires stuff. This does. Okay, got to keep an eye on that we don't accept anything that requires things. Logistics application. We'll go with you. But I don't think we're ready to let the world know just yet. I don't think we're 100% ready. So we'll save some money on not having to pay Janice. So that will be kind of like a nice little additional bonus for us. It'll be nice to get the R over 50% before they go. I don't think they'll push it. Oh, there we go. 50% on the R. Not bad, not bad. It'll be also kind of nice to review it as well to see what the current state of this is. Right, I'm going to call in the cleaner. So review. 15 grand to review it. I still think it's a bit too early to review that just yet. I think I will pay though. It's a tough one, isn't it? Right, at least the office will be nice and clean. Next month. Now, Courtney's gone on vacation. Now, she costs a lot more a month in wages. So, nice little benefit there. Embedded system still requires some stuff just there. Embedded system here. Okay, we'll accept that one. So, just me and Janice right now. And we are a good little team right there that can blitz through all this work. Very good, very good, very good. 144 big ones in the bank right now. And as they tear through all of this, do you reckon I can get an extra hour out of these guys? Let's make them come in at 6. Still get to go home at 5, so they can enjoy the rest of their evening. But let's see what happens. So next month, get some more contract work thrown on it. Logistics application, let's go for it. I want to see if this extra hour will be very productive for me, but is it worth it for them? Will they complain? Am I pushing them over the edge too much? You got to find that nice balance for the employees, don't you? So we completed that contract. I'm like a 4-star business right now, all based on contract work, which is mental. So yeah, that extra hour in a day will be good for me in the long run. But I feel like, there we go. They fall off. I think that extra hour, I'd rather not do it for the sake of them being kind of happy with working here. So it's yeah, I think that's my boundary right there. That's my boundary. Look at all these contracts right now. I can't even do any of these. Well, majority of them anyway. Right, game assets. I'll accept it even though I want like a 2D artist or whatever. So in they come, get the work done. Finish. Bam. Finished by 10:30. So that's pretty good. Then the rest of the day right now they can grind away on Photoshop. So I'm putting, am I about to say, am I putting all my eggs in one basket with doing this Photoshop? But if it flops, I did enough contract work to kind of see me through, to kind of pay for the next stage, to improve the next version of Photoshop. Yeah. Right, I'm going to review this, see where we're at. So I'm going to outsource a review, which is going to cost me 15 grand. Yikes. I mean, I can reduce it and have less people, but it'd be nice to know. It would be nice to know, wouldn't it? Right, get some reviews in, which is now done. That cost me 15 grand. So while we also get some contract work on the go, logistics application, yeah, we can do that one. We're going to end this. See the review. So it says 6.5. That's actually, I mean, it's... Considering how early we are in the development phase, a 6.5? That's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. I mean, I'm kind of happy with that. I kind of am. So a 6.5. Not bad, not bad. Oh, get you done. That was inadequate quality. How much? I mean, probably should have got some more bugs out of it, right? That's probably what I should have done. So 7% on the art, 50% on the code. I think after this month, we'll then start the marketing phase of it. So this is where they, oh my god, this is where they want their pay rises right now. Right, Courtney, even though you've been absolutely amazing for us, I'm just going to give you a slight pay rise. Accept. You've literally not long worked for us, so I'm not going to give you too much of a pay rise there, Janice. So, you got a pay rise. Be happy, right? Embedded, no. Game assets. Yo. 21 grand though. I'll accept it. Right, we'll get this done because this will pay for 2 months worth of work. That's what this will do right now. Right. Oh, they're on lunch break. Get back in and zoom with this. So this might be the first one where I don't get to do it in this 1 month. So there we're going to go home, which then defeats the purpose of trying to get this done in 1 month. It really does. So, promote. See if you can fix some bugs for me. Maybe not. Still inadequate quality. It is what it is. So let's market this then. I think first things first, we'll announce a release date. So it's currently January. Let's aim for January 83. So a year from today is when we are set to release this bad boy. So do that. We have 11 months to basically do the product. Not a problem. We will get we'll do a press release and we'll do text because it's probably the easiest one that we can pretty much get done for it. And we'll also do no, I won't do a press build just yet. We'll just announce it. Give some time to kind of pass by. So it'll take a while to get that press release done as well. So back in again. We'll get some contract work done. Game assets. Blitz through that. Get some money coming in. Inadequate quality again. Still got it done though. Still made some profit though. So we've announced all that. I think May time is when we'll do a press build. So more contract work. I can't let the contract work slip. Because that's how you start to lose money. That is how you start to lose the monies. Well, my dude's not happy right now. And I think that's down to the fact that the room is so disgusting. His effectiveness has completely dropped down. So manage staff, call a cleaner. There we go. He's now a lot happier. Now the dirt and mess has completely gone. So the next month we'll do our press build then. So I know doing all this additional kind of contract work is technically slowing me down. So I think this will be the last one I do for a while right now as well. As you know, kind of like double down on getting Photoshop ready for release. Outstanding quality, good stuff. Look at that, I'm at 5. I'm so close to getting a 6-star reputation just based on contract work. So this next month then, we'll get into it. We will market it and do a press build. So that'll be interesting to see what the press think of it at this point. If I reviewed it, it was a 6.5. Now it's got to be at least a 7, 7.5, maybe even potentially pushing 8. That's all we can hope for right now. That is literally all we can hope for. So without doing the contract work, we're not generating the revenue, but it's allowing us to kind of have a little bit more concentration and put a little bit more process into our, not only our Photoshop, but also our marketing campaign. So what did the press say? Oh, actually, first things first, 8,800. Okay, not too bad. What did the press say then? Fool's Inc. has put out a build of Photoshop. We've given it a test run. Fool's Inc. is not one on the market. We haven't really heard about Photoshop. It looks amazing and all the new features. It's really okay. That's positive. Now that does sound positive. That does sound positive, but a lot can change before the end of the year. A lot could change. Now I know I won't be able to do this as quick as normal. I do need like a marketer. But I don't have the facilities for a marketing department. So we're just going to have to cram what we can cram together. They'll probably say the press release was absolutely shocking, absolutely terrible. But we'll see where we can take this. So one of our employees is going on vacation. That's fine. Oh, we got 40 followers. Okay, some people are excited for Photoshop right now. 41 followers. So just as the tail and then followers start to drop off and we maybe lose a couple, that's when we hit them BAM with the press release. So 43 followers. Courtney's now gone on vacation. So that press release is doing all right for us. 90% on the art right now. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So 42 followers. This is probably where we're going to start losing the followers now. We probably lose 1 or 2 through the night. Yeah, 41. So at the end of this month, we'll release the press release. And then we'll see what kind of response we get back from it, and then we'll get back onto the contract work as well. So they've like quietened down because we've pretty much done all the system stuff. This ain't really going any further right now. Why have you got nothing to do? Oh, not qualified for the active tasks. That makes sense. Right, that makes sense. So do what I can here. We're going to release this, which will hopefully start to build up my followers again. Right, next month, we are going to, first things first, set up some contract work. Logistics application will get you done, get some money coming back in. One of my employees can now be educated by the looks of it. And we can hopefully educate in artist work. Okay, we'll go 2D. That's always the best one to go for. It does cost us money to train him as well. The press are saying... I gotta go back on the previous month. Fool's Inc. I can't even speak. Announced Photoshop. Fool's Inc. is currently making Photoshop. Fool's Inc. is not well known in this market. Doing it on Photoshop is underway. It's cutting edge. You know what's not cutting edge right now? Is I can't clear my throat. The press release doesn't show anything off, but it sounds great. It is slated to release in 1983. Now, it's cutting edge. Is that because I borderline copy and pasted the most successful 2D editor on the market at the time I started this project and just tweaked it here and there to take away the nonsense? Maybe. Right, let's see what we can get done right now. So, new day. Develop. This will allow us to get some pennies coming in right now. While we get the last few months of Photoshop pretty much done. Outstanding quality. Let's go. So we can't push this any further because they're not qualified in these areas right now. So we're down to 41. So do you know what? I might release this earlier. I might release this now. So if I do some contract work, and we'll do this embedded system. Is there a second one? No, there's not a second one. So we're back to making money. I will right, promote. Oh no, we're gonna put it into beta, sorry. And then get rid of some of the bugs. I forgot about the beta process. Kind of forgot about the whole beta process on this. Well, I get some bugs out of this anyway. Boom. Even that was inadequate quality. Yikes. Right, a couple of my employees can now be educated. So, oh, Courtney again. So, educate. So we can do this on the programming side. So I think on Courtney having, yeah, if I do these kind of second level of the 2D, she's level 2 throughout the board. That cost me $5,000 to educate her, by the way. Educate now, Janice on the, we'll go 2D system, because that's always a good one to start with. There we go. So that cost me some pennies. They now want a pay rise. So I got to reduce it down a bit. I can't go too mad with the pay rises. We haven't even made a product yet. Haven't even made a product yet. And they don't even know how successful the company... They should have waited till we release this product to see how successful the company's money trajectory then becomes. Then as for the pay rise, I'm probably more inclined to be a bit more generous. But yeah, see what happens. So this next month, we're in beta still. Logistics application, get you done. I was wondering if I can get multiple logistics applications now. There we go. Let's see this day through now. Oh, is it just me today? Oh, they've all been educated. I forgot. Right. Finish. Okay, I'm going to have to pause for a second. Because we now need to release this. Now, in doing so... This is what they're going to say about it. Ooh! Okay, hold on. So, call me when anybody can tell who Fools Inc. is. So, no one knows who we are, so we're going to get a 1 star. Don't mind about that. We think Fools Inc. forgot to tell anybody about their products. Also, everyone should take a look at the Final Pro instead. Okay, I don't mind too much about that. We are a new company. I don't have the budget to kind of make everybody aware. But I'm liking the fact that this is a day 1 patch waiting to happen. We like Photoshop. the 3 stars is good. This is a day 1 patch waiting to happen. Okay, appreciate it. Marketing campaign, I'm going to spend 1,000 at the moment. And we're going to order also 1,000 copies. Do you reckon that's too much? Not enough? You never know what's going to happen. So, release. I'm now going to do the marketing. So I've just spent $1,000 there marketing the product. Support is up and running. Everyone else is away currently being trained. So here I go. Boom. I just made $15,000 in sales. Oh my god. Glorious. I mean... I've spent so much money just trying to create this product. But that's not the point. That's not the point. My releases right now. Now, I only bought 1,000 copies. And we have... Okay, so we sold nearly 400. Okay, that's really good. That's really good. So, where do I go with this? This is the problem right now. Where do I then take this? So, I could either choose to... port it to if there's any new operating systems. I could always do that. I could port it to older operating systems. Now, if I go to all software and retail price, obviously Photoshop's at the very bottom. Creativity is ordinary. It's not bad. Oh, quality is great. So active right now, that puts me over here. So it already puts me ahead of PowerPoint 3. Understandable. That's been out for donkeys. So let me change this now to operating systems. And active. So, oh, there's a new one on the scene. So it might be a good idea to port it over to that new one. So the core team. So active. These just came out. These two here. So if I port it both over to them, give us more kind of a customer base to get peeps rocking and rolling. So if I'm now making money, does that mean I no longer then have to kind of do this contract work? Bit of a tough one. It depends what the next month brings us. And it will take a while to be able to port this over as well. So it might take at least 3 months. So they'll all go home in just a moment. But it's going to unlock a whole new range of customers. That's the difference. So next month. 13,000. I feel like I'm going to have to order some more copies now. So selling that is like me doing contract work. It's keeping me ticking along. So I'm going to order another 1,000 copies. So profit, we're not quite there on the profit just yet on the whole of the overall stuff. So order copies. Order another 1,000. Keep that going. We're porting right now, which again, well, once it gets halfway, it should have ported to one of the operating systems out of the 2. There we go. So we ported to 1, so we're now available on one other platform, in a sense, if that's what you want to call it. So, boom, 9 grand. So the sales are starting to drop down a bit. They are starting to drop down a bit. How many copies have I got now? 1,000 in stock. So there's a bunch of stuff I can do. I could either market it a bit more. So I could change the budget to maybe 2,500. That'll be interesting to see what happens when you kind of do that. So a bit more of a marketing budget right now. See where this can go. Sometimes it can go against you as well. So it's a bit of a tough one. I won't say that it's been a success. 10 grand. Okay, we sold a bit more. We sold a bit more, boys. And also playing around with the price is also a good thing as well. But we've almost ported it to our other operating system. There we go. I'm going to quickly call in the cleaner. Clean this place up a little bit. Now, like I said, it could also help us playing around with the price. All software, and then pull it back to 2D editors. So I'm still at 60 big ones. Active users. I'm here right now with 700 active users. So like I said, I'm not breaking any records, but it's a good foundation. So if I went to create the second 2D editor, everything I've done right now is already based in my framework. It's a base setup in my framework right now. So now on the new operating system, both of them, how much life do I get out of this next? So they all go home. 5,000. So I don't think I'm going to be pushing much more of the boundaries right now. Overall, you could argue that we've lost money from this, but in reality, it kind of has been a success in a weird way. Because if now I go to create a new piece of software, and I create a 2D editor, and we use an existing framework of our 2D editor, right? I can what I've just created right now, I can recreate it. If I select it all, in less than a year, I can literally recreate the last 3 years I spent making this. I can now do it in less than a year. So I now just add more to it. And then my next one, Photoshop 2, should start to make me some pennies. Guys, let me know what you think. If you got any tips for me, please let me know. It's been stressful. But until next time, I will see you all soon. So, goodbye.